Is my voice clear now?
Yes, Prabhuji. Now it's clear.
Shri Chaitanya Manupeshta Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Karamaya Vadati Savadati Vandeham Shri Guru Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sadhyata Sahagana Raghunatha Vitam Tam Sajiva Savadhitam Savadutam Parijana Chaitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhamritam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashade Chakarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Vidayate Krishna Krishna Namne Gauritate Namah Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jayapade Gopesha Gopika Danta Radha Kanta Namaste Taptakanchana Gaurangi Raje Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haritare Vancha Kalpa Tirugecha Kripa Sindhu Vecha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gauratraya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, today we are seeing Brahma Vimohan lila. So, last time we had seen Adasur, and now Brahma lila we are seeing. So, appearances of Vrindavan are displayed to Lord Brahma. So, stealing of the boy and cast by Brahmaji. So, what happens after Aghasur passing happened? The Sudhir Goswami says that after 1 year, boys told this passion of Aghasur at their home. And Parishit Maharaj gets inquiry, why they have taken 1 year? Generally, whatever damage Lord will say, same day they will tell. But to tell about Aghasur, it took 1 year time. So he asked a very intelligent question. See, though he was hungry, right? From last 5 days, he has not eaten anything, not drank anything. But he had asked a very intelligent question. Who? Parishit Maharaj. And what was that intelligent question? What was the intended question? Yes. What happened in that it took 1 year? And Parish and Sundar Goswami becomes very happy. He said, Sadhu Prishta Mahabhaga. Most fortunate Parishit, they are inquired very nicely. Toya Bhagavattama, by you, O best of devotees, Yan Nutana Ashishachya, you are perceiving the activities to be newer and newer. Shanavan Api Katham Ho, or although constantly hearing the pastimes of the Lord. So you have noticed that 1 year it took a lot to tell the pastime. So Satam Ayam Sar Vitam Nisar. So Paramhamsa, devotees are accepted the essence of life, but decided to accept the bliss of transcendental subject of the aim and object of life. It is their nature to talk only of Krishna at every moment. As if such topics were newer and newer. They are attached to such topics. This is metalists are attached to topics of women and so the Paramhamsas, they are attached to talk about Krishna. Okay. And here, there's a beautiful pastime of in the afternoon time, all the Gopabad and everybody, they brought their plates and they're eating together. They're eating the prasad together. And Krishna has thought, okay, all of you have brought your lunch plate together. Now please give one item from each plate. And they were tasting. And Krishna tasted. Now one of the boy who was hiding his food, Krishna take out. Now Brahmaji was getting a doubt. See this pastime whole talk about if Brahmaji was trying to so Brahmaji was trying to find out whether he is Supreme Lord or not. Now Brahmaji is the first created being. And even the first created being, Lord Brahma, was not able to find out himself that is Krishna the Supreme Lord or not. See, Brahmaji along with all the Devatas had gone to call for Lord Krishna. And here, Brahmaji is not able to define which is Lord Krishna. So unless Lord reveals himself, nobody can understand the Lord. Nobody can understand the Lord unless Lord reveals himself. So Lord is trying, and then other people they're doing. And when Brahmaji saw this, that while offering bhoga, I do so many things. But here, they're offering the food. They're not offering. Krishna is taking food from their plate. This could not be God. Brahmaji never had experience of God like Krishna. And then Krishna is eating. Krishna is there on porch. They all are eating. And when they were sitting, everybody would feel that Krishna looking towards me. Amazing. Krishna can do that. Like even in Jagannath Puri, if you see Chakra, it is so made that always from wherever you see the Chakra is facing. That amazing is the Chakra in Jagannath Puri. And the flag flows in the opposite direction. So if Jagannath Mandir Chakra can face, then why not Lord Jagannath face towards each flag? And now they are massaging Krishna and taking one pose together. So Brahmaji thought, let me test. So Brahmaji tried to put a spell. What was the spell of Lord Brahma? And how they were playing. They made plate out of flowers, leaves, fruits, bunches of leaves, baskets. They tasted each other different foods. Tasting one another's preparation, they begin to laugh and make one another laugh. And Krishna's Yakebo, he now sat with and eating with his friends While joking with them, at that time, they got struck with wonder. Calm dispersed. Krishna personally went to search for the cows. So Brahmaji had stolen the cows. So Krishna, all the god was saying, where our cows went, where our cows went. And all of them started to run. And then Krishna said, wow. We'll read this passage from the Krishna book. Then we'll give a special thing. Once again, I'll just open the Krishna book. Somebody read on it? Part of read at that time.
Yes, Prabhu. At that time, the cows that were pasturing nearby entered into the deepest forest, allured by new grasses, and gradually went out of sight. When the boys saw that the cows were not nearby, they became afraid for their safety, and they immediately cried out, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna is the killer of the fear personified. Everyone is afraid of fear personified, but the fear personified is afraid of Krishna. By crying out the word Krishna, the boys at once transcended the fearful situation. Out of his great affection, Krishna did not want his friends to give up their pleasing lunch engagement and go searching for cows. He therefore said, My dear friends, you need not interrupt your lunch. Go on enjoying. I am going personally to find the cows. Thus, Lord Krishna, still carrying the lump of your yogurt and rice preparation in his left hand, immediately started to search out the cows in the caves and bushes. He searched in the mountain holes in the forest, but nowhere could he find them. At the time when Agasura was killed and the demigods were looking on the incident with a great surprise, Brahma, who was born of the lotus flower growing out of the navel of Vishnu, also came to see. He was surprised how a little boy like Krishna could act so wonderfully. Although he was informed that the little cow herd boy was the supreme personality of Godhead, he wanted to see more of the Lord's glorious pastimes. And thus he stole all the cows and cow herd boys and took them to a different place. Lord Krishna, therefore, in spite of searching for the cows, could not find them, and he even lost his boyfriends on the bank of Yamuna, where they had been taking their lunch. In the form of cowherd boy, Lord Krishna was very little in comparison to Brahma, but because Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, he could immediately understand that all the cows and boys had been stolen by Brahma. Krishna thought Brahma has taken all the boys and cows. How can I alone return to Vrindavan? The mothers will aggrieved.
See, although he was informed, the little cow was supreme personality, he wanted to see more of the Lord's glorious past. Now just think, if you go for a picnic, and after going to the picnic, you find out your all friends are gone. All your friends are not there only. What will you do? Very difficult condition, right? That all your friends are not there only. You find out ultimately. Difficult situation or no? It's a difficult situation. So here Krishna goes and see now what will I do? And all Vrajas is going, where are all my children? Where is Krishna? Where is... And now what Krishna will answer? I went and I alone came back. Where are the friends? Everybody will, Vrindavan will have a tough time on them. But Lord's mystic presence is amazing. Krishna expanded into different Narayan forms. Krishna expanded into different Narayan forms, one after another. And when Krishna expanded into different Narayan forms, then each of those forms acquired the same form of the cowherd boy, with the same memory of that cowherd boy. With the same memory of that cowherd, with the same features of that cowherd boy. Everything Krishna assumed. And facial figures, the voice imprint. See, people hamshata ho sakte hai, but voice ek nahi hoga. Voice could be different. Is my voice clear on my voice is clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So the voice print will not be equal. The memories may not be same. But when Krishna become duplicates, everything was same. The voice print was same. That was duplicate. Everything was there. And that was Krishna's amazing feature. Krishna's amazing feature. And like that, Lord went to the mothers. Lord went to the mothers. Now in Vrindavan, that day Balaramji was not there. That day was Balaramji's birthday. And when Krishna, now everyone in Vrindavan used to think that when we will make our child, when we will love Krishna as our child, they used to think. Because they will see Nandani as loving Krishna as a child, they also want to love Krishna as their child. So for 1 full year, Krishna gave this opportunity to all the Vrajas. They all were seeing Krishna as their child. They all were seeing Krishna as their child. And they were very, very happy. In fact, when these children who were Krishna, so previously in Vrindavan, the mothers loved Krishna more than their own child. And they love their own child more than the neighbor's child. But now since all the children are Krishna, their love for Krishna, love for their own child, and love for neighbor's child all became same. All became one and same. Beautiful. All became one and same. And then when Krishna goes there, and after 1 year, Brahmaji comes back. When Brahmaji comes back, Brahmaji is feeling so much. What happened? I have hidden everything, and everything is there. Same calm, same God voice. Then Brahmaji goes to see where he has hidden. So he goes and sees where he has hidden it is. Where is hidden is? They are there. Then he comes back. They are there. And he gets confused, who are these duplicates? And Brahmaji's creation never has happened that something is unhidden to him. Something is unhidden to him. And Brahmaji gets completely confused. Brahmaji gets completely confused. And Brahmaji wanted to know all that. Now, before that 1 year time, what happened? When all the children went to their mothers were embracing them, caressing them. And the breast milk was flowing from the heart of their mothers because they wanted to breastfeed Krishna. So their child was 4 years old, 5 years old, and that way the children are feeling great love there. One day, what happened? The younger cows were with the cows. This happened after 11 months around. The younger cows were with the cows. And the elder cows were taking the grass down. But the cows became so much love for the older calves, they left their younger calves and start running. Because who these elder calves were? They were Krishna. And these younger calves, 2-3 months, they were their own calves. So they left their own calf and run towards the elder calves of Krishna. Seeing that coward man became angry. So they start running, angry upon the cows. But as they start running, they saw their own children. And when they saw their own children, they start caressing them. And they forget about the cows. And Balram saw this, what is this mystical thing happening? Never seen what is this mystical thing happening. So what did Balramji do? He started to find out. Balramji started to find out. And then Balramji thought, my God, this is all Krishna. See, even Balramji could not understand Krishna's Maya. And then what happened is, Balramji came to know. So again, the day Brahmaji returned back, that day also was Balram's birthday. Exactly 1 year has passed. And Brahma comes and sees what is happening. So therefore, this whole pastime is beautiful. See, can't disperse. Krishna personally went to search for the cows. So Krishna expands into equal number of boys and girls. So by his Vasudeva feature, Krishna simultaneously experimented the exact number of missing covered boys and calves. Their age, forms, ornaments, particular type of dress. Affection feeling the covered man, the cows toward their children and calves. The Lord Baladev perceives an increase in affection. The first cut in affection of all towards boys and calves is increasing as never before. Who is this mystic power and where has she come from? Is she delivered with this? Balaram is thinking this. She must be the energy of my master Lord Krishna, for who else can bewilder me? Lord Balaram saw that all this calves in Krishna's finger expansion in the form of Shri. Not as boys, not demigods or sages like Navadana. I can see that you alone are manifesting yourself in all varieties of difference. And then Krishna explained the truth. Now Brahma tried to mystify Lord Krishna, who mystified the entire universe, but now he was put into bewilderment by his own mystic power. Like a juggler before the sun. Same juggler, fireflies. In dry rainy season, the jugglers, the sparkles. How many seen jugglers? Nowadays you don't see in the city.
There's no it outside.
Is there? Here in the jungle areas. Juggler you see, the firefly. So it shines in the night, but daytime it has a shining value. So Brahma's mystic power is like a glow bomb. In night it will shine, but in front of Krishna's mystic power it has any value. So power used on big person will be of no use, and instead the power of the inferior person is diminished. Krishna displays his opulence to Lord Brahma. Those Vishnu's forms by their pure smiling, which resemble the increasing light of the moon, and by the sidelong glances of their reddish eyes, and by the sidelong glances of the reddish eyes, as if by the moons of passion and goodness. In Vrindavan, there is a place where there was no temple, but a devotee is led every temple and seva, and temple came. And then response or not, Brahma. Brahma is very grateful. Now Brahmaji started crying tears with foreheads, paid full prostrate obeisances unto Lord Krishna. And now Lord Krishna revealed him who he is. He revealed all these forms. That all this covered by none other than. And then Brahmaji is pointing to our Krishna is watching. Brahmaji is offering prayers. Krishna did not say anything. Brahma fell down like golden rod, touching Lord's lotus feet with his bathed Krishna's feet with things. Obeisances again, remember Lord's glories. Rising gradually, wiping tears bent low, we begin to speak correctly. Yes. So what lesson can we learn from Brahma Vimohan? Reading too many scriptures, one cannot understand Krishna. So it was a skepticism due to practicing jnana and karma in disregard for the sweetness of Krishna. So Nanu Bahu Shastra Vicharena Sanmo Vartisma Sai Saptamo Lakshyo Brahmano Mohne. The skepticism due to practicing jnana and karma in disregard for the sweetness of Krishna, from attachment to the Lord's majestic respect of presented by Brahma, when he was put into illusion by Krishna. He more intensely absorbed his mind in various arguments, opinions, and their respective literatures. Then all realizations attained through samadhi are practically lost. This is called illusion. Being overwhelmed with this illusion, Brahma doubted the supremacy of Krishna. So too many steps. Brahmaji is the most intelligent person, but he gets bewildered when it comes to know about Lord Krishna. Okay, so I'll go to the next video. Now the prayers of Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma offers very special prayers to Lord Krishna. You want to hear the prayers about Brahma? So first he prays the Lord's form. I'll directly take you to the prayers here. Praise offered by Lord. My dear Lord, you're the only version of Supreme Lord, the personality of Godhead. Therefore, I'm offering my humble obeisances and prayers just to please you. Your bodily features are the color of clouds filled with water. You're glittering with silver electric aura emanating from your yellow garments. So how is him? Who's standing? Namit Bara Bapushe. Who's standing before me with conch shell earrings and a peacock feather on his head. His face is beautiful. He's wearing a helmet and is garlanded by forest flowers. And he stands with a morsel of food in his hand. He's decorated with a cane, a buffalo horn bubble, and a flag. He stands before me with a small lotus feet. My dear Lord, people will say that I'm the master of all Vedic knowledge and I'm supposed to be the creator of this universe. But it has been proved now that I cannot understand you, who are present before me just like a child. You're playing with the boyfriends and calms, which might imply that you do not have even sufficient education. You're appearing just like a village boy carrying a food. Yet, there is so much difference between your body and mind that I cannot estimate the potency of your body. As I already stated in the Brahma Samhita, your body is not. Brahma's body is spiritual matter, made of intelligence. Krishna's body is spiritual. So Brahma is not comparing, saying sorry for the Lord, there's not so much mistake I made. I made a big mistake. That's so beautiful as it comes. There. Somebody with me? Yes. Yeah. Online, somebody want to read?
Hare Krishna. In the
Yes.
Brahma Samhita, it is stated that the body of the Lord is all spiritual. There is no difference between the Lord's body and his self. Each limb of his body can perform the actions of all the others. The Lord can see with his hands, he can hear with his eyes, he can accept offerings with his legs, and he can create with his mouth. Brahma continued, your appearance as a covered child is for the benefit of the devotees. And although I have committed an offense at your lotus feet by stealing away your boys and girls, I can understand that you have bestowed your mercy upon me. This shows your transcendental quality of being very affectionate toward your devotees. But in spite of your great affection for me, I cannot estimate the potency of your bodily activities. It is to be understood that when Lord Brahma, the supreme personality of this universe, cannot estimate the childlike body of the supreme personality of Godhead, then what to speak of others? And if I cannot estimate the spiritual potency of your childlike body, then what I can understand about your transcendental pastimes? Therefore, as it is said in the Bhagavad Gita, anyone who can understand a little of the transcendental pastimes, appearance and disappearance of the Lord becomes immediately eligible to enter into the kingdom of God after quitting the material body. This statement is confirmed in the Vedas, where it is stated simply by understanding the supreme personality of Godhead, one can overcome the chain of repeated birth and death. I therefore recommend that people should not try to understand you by their speculative knowledge. The best process for understanding you is to submissively give up the speculative process and try to hear about you, either from yourself as you have given statements in Bhagavad Gita and many similar Vedic scriptures, or from a realized devotee who has taken shelter at your lotus feet. One has to hear from a devotee without speculation. One does not even need to change his worldly position. He simply has to hear your message. Although you are not understandable by the material senses, simply by hearing about you can gradually conquer the sense of misunderstanding. By your own grace and only you become revealed to a devotee. You are unconquerable by any other means. Speculative knowledge without any trace of devotional service is simply a useless waste of time in the search for you. Devotional service is so important.
So, thank you. So very beautiful this point. See, generally, to understand God, people may go do tapasya. They may do so many sacrifices. What Brahma is saying, nothing is required. What to do? Sit at one place and hear about it with devotion. Just hearing about you, people will understand. This is Krishna consciousness, isn't it? Just hearing about the Lord, one will understand about the Lord. Is it a simple process? And if you see, all of us have just heard about the Lord, which ending Krishna's name, and that faith in the Lord has arisen just by hearing Krishna's transcendental name. That's what Brahmaji is praying. And then you know what Brahmaji says? Oh Lord, am I not like a child in your belly? Because this universe is your belly, no? Am I not like a child? So just like a child kicks a mother, but mother forgives. So I'm your child, please forgive me for my offense, my friend. So quickly Brahmaji is. Then Brahmaji is praying, Tatyanukampa susumakshamanam bhunjana evat kritam vipaka hitavang vapuvi vidhan namaste jive muktipada sadaya bhat. Anybody, Tatyanukampa. I'll show you that verse, very beautiful verse it is. This is from Bhagavatam 10.14.8. It is like the Tattanukampa Susamekshamano Gunjana Evatna Kritam Vipakam Vidva Vapurbi Vitan Namaste Jiveti Mukti Pade Sadayabha. My dear Lord, one who honestly wait for you to bestow your causeless mercy upon him, all the while patiently suffering the reactions of his past misdeeds and offering you respectful obeisances with his heart, words, and body, is surely eligible for liberation, for it has become his rightful place. Purpose. The word Susamikshmana indicates that a devotee earnestly awaits the mercy of the Supreme Lord, even while suffering the painful effects of previous sinful activities. Lord Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita that devotee who fully surrender unto him is no longer liable to suffer the reaction of his previous curse. However, because in his mind, a devotee may still maintain the remnants of his previous sinful mentality. The Lord removes the last vestiges of the enjoying spirit by giving his devotee punishments that may sometimes resemble sinful reactions. Right? And the purpose of the entire creation of God is to rectify the living injuries tendency to enjoy without the Lord. And if the particular punishment given for a sinful activity is specially designed to curtail the mentality that produces the activity. All the devotees surrender the Lord devotion service until his completely perfect Krishna consciousness. He may maintain a slight inclination to enjoy the false happiness of this. The Lord therefore creates a particular situation to eradicate the remaining enjoying spirit. This unhappiness suffered by a sincere devotee is not technically a karmic reaction. It is rather Lord's special mercy for inducing his devotee to completely let go of the material world and return back home, back to Garden. And a devotee, sincere devotee, unless he desire to go back to the Lord, therefore willingly accept the Lord's merciful punishment and continue offering respect and obeisance to the Lord with his heart, words, and body. And he becomes a Dayabhar. So whatever difficulties are coming in our life, we can use it as an opportunity to go back to God. Amazing, no? Whatever situation is there in our life, we can use it to go back to God. Just when problems come, pray to the Lord. It's your mercy that these problems have come. And let me understand, you are very merciful. And pray to the Lord. And Lord will provide every necessary help. And keep performing devotion service. Keep paying your obeisances. Yeah. Okay. So I'll take some questions upon this Brahma Vimohan. Actually, it's a very beautiful episode and many more things there. But I thought we'll take some questions. Any questions upon this Brahma Vimohan?
Today, I don't know how it is true. I have heard that before Brahma is taking the boy in the calf, Krishna already took the boy in the calf and he placed somewhere else. And then
Yes. It is there in the Vishnu Chagalita.
It
It is there in Vishnu Chagali Thakur's commentary. Explain it. Yes. Any questions from the class? Yes. Partha Prabhu. Nindya Mataji, Shriram. Yeah. No question? Okay. Now, one question was asked by Sudhir Goswami. How did the mothers love Krishna more than their own child? That you generally don't feel like. Then he says very amazing thing. Lord, Sukha Goswami says to Parikshit Maharaj, see why we love our body, why we love our relatives. Because we love our body. So to the degree relatives gives joy to ourselves, our body, we are happy. And why we love our body? Because we are, as a soul, is staying in this world. Why we love our soul? Because soul is a part and parcel of Krishna. So it's ultimately Krishna whom we actually loving for. It's actually Krishna whom we are loving in this world. And we love Krishna. So we love ourselves because we love Krishna. We love the body because we love ourselves. So ultimately, our love for Krishna is the topmost in this world. Our love for Krishna is the highest in this world. And that is what is shown by this Brahma Vimohan, how Brahmaji took away everything. And it also shows how Krishna is the source of all Narayana. Lord Krishna is the source of all Narayana. Yes. Any other question?
We, in this lila, Lord Krishna took four-handed form of Narayana. So but when he does Rasa, he dances with every gopi, he takes two hands, he expands himself. Here, like he's seeking four-handed form. So why is it is like sometimes he takes two-handed form, four-handed form?
Yeah. So the two-handed Krishna form is a source of Narayan, which is four-headed. So to show that. Yes. So we end here. Brahma Vimohan Lila ki, Prabhupada ki, Jai.